Hey guys, so today decided to make some lemon balm tincture. So I thought, why not do a video and take you guys along with me and kind of show you how to do a folk method tincture. So the only thing you need is obviously your lemon balm, and fresh for this tincture is always best because they are some volatile, um, like essential oils in here. So the freshest you can get this is best. That's not to say you can't use a dried herb of this in a tincture, but you'll just have better medicinal properties if you get it fresh, and it'll just work better. And then you need a jar to put it in, something to cut. So you got scissors. You could chop with a knife as well. Obviously the vodka, and then something to label. That's it. It's super simple. So all you have to do is chop up the lemon balm. I mean, you can stick it in whole if you want to, but I think it's best to, get the pieces as small as you can because then you have more surface area. You're breaking up the cells in the plant so that, um, more of the properties, the medicine can get made um, quicker and easier because it's penetrating through the cells. You're like breaking everything open, and so just trying to get these as small as I can. I'm even sticking the stems in there, so I might need to use a knife for some of the stems because they're kind of thick. And this is not a very good knife. So make sure you have a sharp knife. I just did want to show you that the lemon balm is, well, I don't know if you can see from this far away. Maybe I'll bring you up close. I don't know if you can see or not, but it does have a square stem on it, which means that the lemon balm is part of the mint family. And then it will have kind of like heart-shaped leaves, and they are serrated on the edges here. So that's what the leaves look like. And obviously you can tell because they smell like lemons. I absolutely love this plant. It smells so good. I actually had some last night in my bedtime tea, and it's just there. It's very calming. If you have like any kind of like sleeping issues or just, trying to calm down, if you have insomnia, if you have, I think I just had a piece go in my shirt. Oops, I'll have to get that later. If you have any issues with like insomnia, depression, anxiety, anything like that, lemon balm is great for this. So it just helps to really calm down and get you ready for bed. Or, like I said, if you're suffering from anxiety, it'll help the body calm down. It's also a really good mood stabilizer too. So if you're somebody who's, kind of cranky, it just really goes in there and helps to kind of calm everything down. I think it's good for calming like anger, having anger issues too, because it's great for the liver, and anything that is great for the liver is going to help with moods because it's connected. If you are having problems being moody, PMSing, or anything like that, I would definitely look at the liver, because if your liver is stagnant and plugged up and just not working properly, it can cause mood issues in a person. Like if you have like a lot of rage, and I'm making a huge mess here. It's like going all over my floor, but that's all right. I'll clean it up later. So that's it. I mean, this is super easy. I love I don't know, I just find that making tinctures and just cutting plants up is so relaxing and soothing. And I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. So I think I got everything cut like I want. Like I said, you want to cut in as small pieces as possible to break open You get the cells all broken open, so it's just easier for that vodka to get in there and to pull the medicinal properties out. So, and like I said, using fresh is best, especially for this one because it does have a lot of those volatile properties, or not volatile, um, like the aromatic properties and a lot of the essential oils and stuff in here. So then I'm doing the Folk method, which basically with a fresh tincture is just to fill your jar up 75% full, or some people even do full for a Folk method, which I do quite a bit because I kind of figure this is how people did it back in the olden days. They didn't have scales and, all those gadgets to make their tinctures with. I mean, if you think about it, big pharma medicine has only been around for the last 100 years. And this is what they used before that. And, pharmaceutical meds, quite a bit of them have plants in them. So if I can remember right, I think metformins possibly might have lavender in it, if I can remember correctly. So this is what they used back in the olden days. So why not go back to this kind of medicine that is all natural, what God has given us, and do it this way. So that's Folk method. This is pretty full, almost to the top. And then usually I will use 100 proof, but I only have 80 proof because this was on sale. It was like $8.99 and I couldn't pass up that special. So I grabbed a couple of them. And then you want to fill it all the way to the top. There will be some air bubbles, so you'll want to wait a few minutes for the air bubbles to come to the top. Excuse me. Make sure you get all the way to the top because you don't want any air to be getting onto the leaves because that will cause oxidation and it could possibly ruin your tincture. So I fill all the way to the top. And remember, this is super full, and these leaves, that alcohol is going to get soaked into the leaves and it's going to expand a little bit. So what I always do when I make a fresh tincture is I make it and then I come back like an hour later and check on it because sometimes after a while of them thickening up, if you don't have it completely full, those leaves will pop up above the mixture and you'll have to add more alcohol. So I filled it all the way to the top. Put your lid on, and then you're going to want to label it. I always use like a masking tape, or I've been using this painter's tape lately. You want to put the name, obviously, because over time, and you want to wait 6 to 8 weeks or longer for this, but over time, this will not look this pretty. It will change colors and could possibly, sometimes they get darker, like a dark brown, and they'll start looking like all the other tinctures that you have in your closet, and you won't be able to tell, like, is this lemon balm or is this stinging nettle? Like, what is it? So put lemon balm, I put the date, and then I put 80 proof. So I know what, 80 proof vodka. So I know what I used for my menstruum. And like I said, most of the time I do use 100 proof just because it's simple. It's got the 50% water, 50% alcohol. But I didn't want to pass up this $8.99 special. So that's it for this. It's super easy. Now I'm just going to go stick this in my closet where all my tinctures are. And I'm, they say let it sit for 6 to 8 weeks, but I'll just let mine sit until I need it. I have tinctures in there from last summer. And when I need to bottle them up, if I need to make them for somebody or sell them, then I'll do it. If I just need it for myself, I'll go in and I'll use a dropper and just get it right out of a jar or something for my own purposes. But, you can let these sit as long as you need to because it's not going to go bad. It's in vodka. So tinctures last years and years and years. They last a long time. So And then every once in a while, at least especially for the first couple of weeks, you'll want to go in there and give it a little shake and shake things around. I baby them the first probably 2 weeks. And then typically after that, I kind of forget about them and I'll just go in every once in a while and shake them up. But that's it. Super simple. I am doing another YouTube video talking about the benefits of lemon balm. So if you want to know what this herb does for the body, tune in for that one. And if you guys like stuff like this, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.